Hi, Darren Long here, Director from Delta Harbour Assets for July the 25th, 2024. And as you awake this morning to look at the prices of silver and gold, what a golden opportunity. Pardon the pun, of course. Silver down just a little over 4% at 27.70, while gold has dropped just a little over 1.3% down to the 23.65 USD range spot price. The profit taking that occurred this morning is just typical of the summer doldrums. I cannot tell you how much I've seen this occur over my 20 years in the market. This is seasonality at its finest, with a little bit of help from the headline pushers in the U.S., trying to make the most of otherwise crummy economic data. Remember, folks, most of what you see in growth, in so-called headline growth in the economy, both in the U.S. and in Canada, is still predicated on that very thin layer of credit expansion that we've undergone in the last decade. We don't recover from that quickly, and there has been no recession since the general collapse of 08-09. And so we are on still a high watch radar-wise for things that tip us off. Earnings are not great, and you see a lot of companies this morning buying back their own stock. Of course, they're issuing massive amounts, billions and billions of wasted dollars to buy back their own stock in hopes that they too can contribute to spewing these false headlines, which prompt people, unfortunately, the layman people, not our gold and silver people, to make financial wealth decisions based on that headline. And unfortunately, this is just not smart news. Again, this morning, weak Chinese demand and U.S. manufacturing PMI contraction are major factors driving the current decline in silver prices this morning, as well as the headline GDP number from the U.S., which, it's not exciting. It was 2.9%. Durable good orders were still down month over month by 6.6%, which was totally unexpected. And investors are closely monitoring that data, of course. But if you look at the broad picture, this is just an opportunity to make certain you have a chance to acknowledge whether or not you are going to be the fruit that gets shaken from the tree and rots on the ground, or whether you hold on. Because if you were happy to buy silver at $30, $29, $31, $28, you should be ecstatic about the opportunity to add more of this shiny metal at the 27 and change range. Again, with gold, the same thing, a buying opportunity. We've just been up against major all-time high hits in the price of gold, several of them over the last number of months. And of course, this is part of also the summer doldrums, part of the seasonality of gold and silver. So we expect big things to happen. We're watching the economic data coming through. We're totally available at Delta Harbour. And of course, as a proud Canadian company, we spell Harbour with a U. That's deltaharbour.com. And if you want to touch base, always our phone number, 1-877-323-GOLD. That's 1-877-323-4653. We're happy to speak with you about where we are right now, and we're in the office. That's where we are. We're here watching. We're here hoping that people see what we see in opportunity, and that you, as a potential gold or silver buyer or a current client, are getting all of this information and seeing the same picture we are. Again, this is a falsity. Headlines always lie. They always readjust data, and it doesn't change the course we're on unless we wake up and find out that geopolitics have softened, that the world hot regions have all ended, that money printing ceased to exist, that we're paying down the debt, that we're not on the verge of seeing another Trump presidency and administration, pro-gold, by the way, completely pro-gold. Again, that we're not on the verge of perhaps seeing an administration that might tackle the task of finally auditing the actual fake bloody holdings of the Central Bank of the United States, the Federal Reserve. But again, take my word for it, sure. Do the research, folks. Take a look at these markets and how good these opportunities are right now. And then again, give us a call, 1-877-323-4653 or deltaharbour.com. We will talk to you soon. And now you know what you do with it is always up to you. Take care, folks.